PvZ on Blitz. I mean, I'm sorry, I guess I don't fully understand your point. You're saying that at 2400, 2500, he's never done upgrade style with Goliath in the beginning? Because this is like a super standard PvP build. I just forgot to send my probe because I was talking. Got like the world's latest Ford pylon. And I didn't scout. We're losing focus, guys. I actually really feel myself losing focus. Ah, what I mean, man. This is what I mean. Yeah. Lost 2 probes for like no reason, man. And I brought this one home, so... Ah, boy. And that I need this pylon. I brought my probe home and then sent one out to die. Now everything's gonna be late too. we really not get out? Like... Okay, we see third base. See speed. See drones, we see lair, we see spire. Went too far with my zealots. Just losing 2 is not that bad, but it wasn't necessary. Sorry, Wolfix, I kind of missed what you said. I'll tell you about it after this game. Which I can't move out because my... Frustrating me today, man. Oh, I should make... sitting there. On this thing. Does it not follow or what? All over the place. I didn't start my range, man. Why am I doing that all day today? didn't realize there was a base over there. Okay. That was close, but we're good now. Assuming he doesn't have the islands anyway. Well, he's planning on it though.
warriors have engaged the enemy. My life
He said, "You're a good player. I respect you." Right? Okay, well, there's a couple things that I did correct. And then a lot of things that I did wrong here in the very beginning. First of all, I did not... by the way, Benny, I know I said thank you, but thanks again. I was like kind of like rushing through it, but thanks for the 18 months, dude. I really, really appreciate you supporting me for so long now, man. If you're still here. I don't think he is, though. We got one more game to go. But I want to talk about some of what I did right, some of what I did wrong. We're losing focus a bit. This has happened every day so far, that once I'm like nearing the end, I start having a hard time thinking clearly anymore. We've been streaming for about 6.5 hours today. Okay, so I saw Overpool. So I actually did 14 Nexus, which is wrong, but I had to cancel to get the cannon, so that's like the first thing I did wrong, is Bonnet was saying 13 Nexus. But we get the cannon started, and then I mess up with my hotkeys, lose this probe, and then don't keep this probe here. And the reason this is really important is I need this probe to stay alive, so I can see how many lings he's making. So that I know if I need to make a second cannon or not. So if I saw only 4 lings, and this was still like in his base, and I know there's no more lings coming right now, I don't have to be like worried about lings coming in. And I can skip the second cannon, but because I stupidly bring my probe back, I have no intel, and it's like he could have made a bunch of lings. Probably could have just killed me, to be honest. If he was still making lings, I would have just died, pretty sure. So like losing that probe or bringing it back, same as losing it, I guess, cost me a lot there. And then I ended up losing a second probe as well because I sent it out on attack command to die to Ling, so I lost 2 probes in the beginning for literally no reason. So it hurt my income some. This results in like later Corsair and everything. Beyond that, I was trying to think about the things that they were telling me, like, and some of the things from like my previous games, which was I didn't quite do it correctly, but we at least tried, right? And now I kind of like have an idea of what adjustments to make. So I was talking before about if they're doing like this big... Oh, that was another mistake I made. I sent these too far. I should have turned them around sooner so they didn't get caught by the lings. So losing those 2 zealots kind of sucks. It was at least only 2 zealots, but it still sucks. Floating like 500 minerals now during that, which is obviously bad. I did get my gas timing correctly. I think correctly, it was like, as I was starting my Stargate, I added the second gas. I think that's what I was told you're supposed to do. And it definitely felt better not having, like, massive gas problems this time in the beginning of the game as much. Like, being able to float gas actually feels totally fine as toss, and in my head, like, this is bad, but it was actually pretty fun. Like, it seems to be totally fine. Probably standard. I didn't send the Corsair across because my probe already saw the Spire, and he actually goes +1 armor. Beginning's fine for me. He loses both of these Scourge, which is like great for me. He lost the first 2. And then, yeah, there we go. Those 2 there. So we get those 2 Scourge, which is nice. And then I was thinking about if he's committing to air. I remember the game before where I pushed across with my like 6 air and zealots and then like lost everything because of like all the Scourge. So this time I was like, well, I need to check and kind of see. So here I see the Muta. I didn't see the additional Scourge popping, unfortunately, or I would have like known 100% what he was doing. But I start making +1 when I see that, and continue adding Corsair, I think. I think I only go to 6 though. Maybe I'd like start working towards 7. So I'm like pretty happy with that for the most part. The mistake I make is when I come out to fight, I go too early. And I also just don't micro it really well. In my head, what I was planning on doing, and I just didn't execute it well, was using Storm to cover my Corsair from the Scourge, right? That's like what I was trying to do, but I just didn't do it very well. Also, I didn't have energy for Storm, and Storm wasn't ready, that's what it was. Storm wasn't ready, nor did I have energy. How many games today? We're doing 13 today. I have 1 left to go. Well, I don't even bring my 7th Corsair. That was when I realized we had armor, when it didn't die. If I had the extra Corsair, it would have died. And then, yeah, that's me trying to Storm, and then I end up going on the Mutas instead because all the Mutas were clumped, and I'm just like, I have to get that instead. And now my Sarah dead. So we start losing our stuff. But we at least clean the Muta up. But we have no Storms anymore. I start Goons now, which is so dumb, actually. Well, so let me go for it. Let me back up for a second. I start Goons because I lost all my Corsair. I have no anti-air. And if he's remaking Muta, I can't take a 3rd. Maybe it's better to make at least one more Templar. And then the rest in Goons. And maybe another Corsair. This is the part where I wasn't sure what to do because I lost all my Corsairs, so I don't really know exactly what I'm supposed to do. You're gonna count your off-race prep towards your 100 games? No, I'm gonna do that off-stream at some point. Not sure when yet, though. But I needed to start, like, I have the gas for it, actually. I'm just not starting extra Templar. So this is, like, a really dumb mistake that I'm making right now. Like, I have idle gateways and I'm not starting Templar when I have resources for it. So, like, now I do, so that's a little bit late. And I remake some Corsair because I'm afraid of him going back into Muta. The only thing that's going for me is I have so many units that we don't die to the Hydras yet, or he just doesn't have enough Hydra, whichever way you want to look at it. But I do have a lot of units left over, because we at least didn't really bleed off, like, any ground army. This, like, me getting aggressive like this is so stupid. Besides the fact that the positioning is bad, I can't do it without Storm anyway, so I don't know why I'm, like, trying to do this. Like, I feel like I have to pressure, but that's not the way for me to be doing it. Also 1-1 versus 0-0. We get a second forge, but ends up dying, I think, before it finishes armor. Yeah, it does, yeah. Snipes it here in a second. The events, yes, I will be counting any matches I play during events towards my 14 a day. I cut probes pretty early because I've actually noticed lately that you don't need like 1,000,000 probes in this matchup. 50 is probably a little too low, but I mean, for what I have, I think it's okay. Actually, it seems fine. Attacking in this position back out, right? Look how many zealots I bleed off. I'm just like not controlling anything. Yeah, when I play like Saturday, I'm doing the BSL and I'm doing K-League. The games that I played during those games will count towards my 100 a week. And then I have CPL and BWCL on Saturday. I end up canceling because of 2 Hydras instead of just sending units. I thought there was like way more coming, and I was like, I wanted to focus on this attack. He just like walks into storms all game. Yeah, I let those 2 Hydras, those dumb. Dumb. So many Sunkens. Why do I keep playing against this lately? At this point, I feel like I play the game mostly fine from here, but a lot of that was like early mid-game, like basics that I was messing up, but I just kind of wanted to look at and talk about. But I think after that, everything was pretty good. I was thinking a lot about like ranged game against Zero earlier today, because it was like kind of a similar situation, sorta. And I was thinking about some of the things Bonnet was saying about like reinforcing with like Zealot, like making Templar Zealot behind instead of goons and stuff, especially once it's high tech. And not over making goons, like having a handful of goons. You said 8 goons, oops. Said like 8 goons or so, so I mean we got like what, 9 here, so. I was just thinking about and talking about that some, and yeah, not spending quite so much money on goons. Like just making a few here and there, and doing a little more Zealot Templar than before, than I normally do. He was saying a lot about Archons, and I should have made more Archons, definitely. I didn't want to make Archons without using my Storm, but I need them against like all these Lings. Like this was pretty good movement, I feel like, in storming by me there. Yeah, we're just getting so much value out of our storms. He's 2-2, I'm 2-1-3. Yeah, I feel pretty good about this game for the most part. And the early game stuff, like, we can look at and easily tell what we did wrong, so. I think that's good. I'm kind of lucky I saw the drones coming, because I forgot there was even a base here, and I probably wouldn't have killed it, to be honest. He goes for this counterattack, and this is like one of those moments where I have too many goons. Like if these are all zealots instead, I could just quickly kill this and be fine. I thought I had it under control, so I sent all this back, and then a bunch of Lings came in down the catwalk here. So I do end up losing this. It's a bit of a mistake. Donate some stuff for free there, but I was just playing to deny these bases. That's like why I moved out with this army. I knew he was on 3 bases and he was going to be starved out soon.